right, it's Saturday, 10:37 p.m. And yeah, like I said, another day that if it wasn't, let's say, a few years ago, it's kind of like that depression. But you're still spiritual because we have kind of luxury electricity. Well, Facebook, we could always prepare this is part of that creative and how to figure out. And there's always possible. But again, limit is very. Those times, just survive right now. Food. And Saturday, if I get this one, I just bought one and just one beer today. I didn't go to the early from the gym. Uh, we get older, but didn't sleep, so it's like just kind of forced as a Marine. But you gotta focus. If I get just like enforced to work out and I want to work, no, you have to feel. In other words, you can't just. It's almost like suffer and yeah, you're all messed up. You're fucking a week can't even work out. No, that's the whole purpose is to regular. Uh, and so it's like, yeah, it does pump up a little bit. Just bodybuilding the muscle and the legs because the mass, the weights. It's part of that. You'll never be fast because the muscles. But the good thing is that it's a good always have. It really is squat, even football. But really, it's not to a match or something like that. Training for young kid, yeah. For me, I like my own personal to and that without I can't do the football. If I too much like this, you get dizzy. Running, boom, boom. It's like kind of kid like that. Bodybuilding is for slower. You could just have the muscle, use the thing. You can never do this, but it does have reflection. Then you could really boom, and your body heart goes, oh, okay, that's enough. Sometimes you want to burn so much weight and all that. Yeah, I mean, you get like that, boom, pump it up more. If that's bodybuilding, like the complete hypertrophy, fucking, and then you get more, and then you get fucking thing, get messing food. Yeah, that's too much. Just and then boom, feel good. You know, uh, can never have like a massive you see the legs in Messi, but he has. I'm sure he injection. I mean, at the age, I probably have some. I have not, but I have to. The doctors, it's slow again. So that's the whole thing. Everybody wants that to just because getting older. No, so you see the decay and all that, and the spirit and everything. Not bad. The partner and do this or that. It's awesome because, like I said, if I have secrets, I wouldn't know about it. Uh, and the secrets I wouldn't say either. You'd have to come to membership. Only the queen to I can't tell. Then that'll be kind of stupid if I'm doing. Tell them, hey, I do that. Share it. Not supposed to do that. That's a number one rules early, and not to like if I get stupid, then you'll have to communication. But now we're cool. We're on the page. That way, Foot News, uh, pretty much is business. A lot of that, Messi 300, what Barcelona PCG, another milestone achieved, club assists. He's again another king again. It's like a very royal, and so I think they're looking. I mean, you never know. There was a bus over here, royalty. I mean, it's a trip coming out here. You never. These are dreams. It's always a possibility. You know, even the foot wings. Uh, the good thing is that Raiders are not here. They're already over from the Super Bowl. But the football is always right now. See, there's no football. Only is LA King. The Golden Knights now. Hockey. We got both. Well, they have all the sports. So a lot of that in casino. They have this other thing like, oh, look at this. It's just boom, all the sports everywhere, global. But we could kind of specialist, Messi like honor, like yeah, might as well. That's it, man. You know that's it. So history is almost like a museum historian, even football. Oh, what about that? Yeah, you got a soul statistic. But also revolutionists, and now, right now. So right now, they try to tell you, it's like, it's coming impossible, and now there's so many people that tell it is, when they used to be like Fox News and CNN, they control this. But they're no within that thing. So they sabotage the pipelines, and so they're control basically. They don't want this because I think what happened is that they control the corporations, what they control, so that they sabotage. And again, either sabotage or not, like, oh, he did that like that. That thing is that you have to look at that. Who prepared that plan, the pipeline in the undersea? Um, that would be like someone had a construction. So you would have big time architect. Okay, well, what happened? They don't quiet because that's within that. Which is no thing like this. If for $1 billion to build, and you will never build over here because what year that did? Early. It could have been peace because they want to. Hey, you want to help a lot of people, Russian and German, but they're like, no, we don't. Well, obviously they're complicated because they're hooked. It's almost like um they make economic that they sell the oil and they have the good thing, and yeah, that should be good because the resources they don't have any. Germany. So, but they're kind of isolated. So they're like, all right, if you want to isolate it, here we go. Just that. So they could use it that, well, that. What else? They have someone or the whole reason for something. What's a war? Is a war. They always say that. Who's the first one? She and he. The female with this. So that was more female. They're the most, he's the one. Adam and Eve, he'll never go to the jail. Eve. Only Adam, whatever here, he'll go to the jail. Eve is just retarded. Is, oh, whatever they did, that's all female. And gay. Okay? Don't support any of that. It's like capitalists, everything fuck it all up. It's like these are females that do that and gay. They have no solution. It's, yeah. There's nothing momentum. It's just completely corruption. You have to rectify immediately ASAP. There's nothing to do. So, it's working on my transportation. That's my limit. They have to more maintenance. Anything over here, flat. I gotta get a spare. I gotta this. These are keeping that. Even the bike, I could delivery, so perfect. It is kind of like the humble king that's like, I'll do it. Well, I've been dangerous with Uber and Lyft. Anybody over here, they could plan a robbery. You know that, right? They can go, oh yeah, there's a friend that'll come over here. Even delivery. See that? You don't know. It's random. So that's even that. Okay? I don't have enough money. And purpose, I'll get poverty. I don't have little equipment. The gas they have now in the liquor store, right in front, that's the first ever. African American. So it's like, boom. They control basically. No one's got anyone fucking little trying to do a nautical Mexican. They'll fuck you up. And that's how always all Americans see that. I don't come all the time like this, no. When I got at home, I put this. But, American, can never try to seem like that. Or bias something else. You're like, oh, I'm going with the stack. It's a sanctuary, Residence is just families. They don't want something like this that, but nothing right here, around here. And I'd be like that. I don't like to do something else. Veteran company and look at that little humble cane, but I have my sled. I have my little craft, vehicle, and I have pride, So it's like that's it. So with the Irish offenders, a lot of that directors my new job, That way is that home office like that. If it works, we'll see it. But like an else, you want revolution on the phone, just on the phone. If you serious, you will definitely. I would, because we have believe all the fucking work I have to do that with no money. So it's like a test. Like, Or I don't think they'll do that because you see the words. And so that way is that any kind of thing, just get an idea and that's it. Just a little bit like this and that's it. Get a resume and boom. Because that's what, if it's slow or it went to this and it gets to be beautiful, it's just right away our spenders. Clients, are you ready? Oh, it'll be another month and oh, this, you wait. So might as well get the membership. Uh, think that uh, unless you have someone like excited about like just someone out that is independent, that not connected with corruption with the family and all that. So like me, someone like yeah. That's when we need angels that not connected with royalty or stupid people. They're gonna get some connected with all these things. But that's exactly what they do. That right away they get over here. The British, they right away come like and they connected with the whole thing. The Cuban from James Franco, he's already corruption and then all this stuff like that. So and they continue like this and for all they did that and they'll try to psychology be in the future. Why? Who the fuck would do that? Stop all that shit. We should go back and forth where it should be. West Coast should be like native and they recreate something. They're doing that. Native Americans genocide that they still have tribes and we're almost little though gone. Though fucking there's tribe when they spend they're gone. Same thing my own family brought. Well, they don't like that. Oh, okay, all right. You have to know more people, get more partners, more families. That you'll never unstoppable to fucking get a erase the legacy, the saying, the revolution, Mexico. And you say that shit. Okay, these are just unreal numbers of evil numbers, and that's all it is. Even it's good marijuana. That's fine. Bob Marley is more important than anything Cypress because Cypress is just boom. They went partying this shit. It's almost like yeah, that's cool, man. Um, um, Barrio, you spin like that. Yeah. Can you get the follow? Can you this? Uh, can you connect the people, the institution, the neighborhood? That's exactly what I'm trying to do. That for some reason, no, they're this. What we're doing right now. They said that the other. They're collapsed. They're fucking dying. They're fucking World War III. They're fucking backside murder. All fucking this shit. All bullshit. And now you have right now, and they're like, oh, boom, let's do it again, huh, motherfucker? Yeah. Oh, man, shut the fuck up, dude. My father's not like that. He's not local, nothing. He's a very decent man. They don't say something like weird or shit like that. My father never did. I don't. If I get more flair to this, I get pump up. Doesn't really shoot like a really druggy come on the neighborhood. I don't do that shit. I go to home. But in the body, you have to. If it appear outside and hang out, oh, don't you want that? Or you want someone in invasion coming like, I don't like this shit. That's kind of like they're doing in Mexico. Because they have a rival. Same thing in East LA. The East LA have fucking unstoppable shit for years. Uh, they don't like that because the macho never fucking, that's it. Michoacano, the same thing. They're more crazy and shit. I think the level, that's how they do that. They'll have much more scarier. Yeah. Me the hell, basically, the hellhole. So who wants to come outside this fucking little hell over here? Yeah. So it's like they want to think they always have the demand of work of these narcos. That's it. Like how many thousand over here? You could kind of calculate just like a statistic. Okay, you got research like what 80,000. Just like a lot of IRS that accounts in the government 80,000. The narco, for all you know, it could be 40,000, right? So that's how gonna go right away. Even your eyes, all that. They're indirect. I think they're pretty much connected in the way they're working, but they're support. They're like we support. Okay, but what is that? They psychology anything like that. You're not supposed to snitch. Well, that's normal like that. But if you, what happens that there's no honor, they'll fuck you up anyway. Like fuck this shit. You see that? So it doesn't need honor. You just have honor. That's it. Otherwise, you'll be whatever the devil, they say something, okay, gotta deny, shut the, get out and defeat the shit, and that's it, man. San Miguel, man. The Saint Miguel. And that's it. Fuck is all. So that, again, when you have numbers, you have to defeat it, or you think you're gonna get bit like a drug lord. I don't know about that, because again, the money they can actually get, it's possible. Like, even the restaurants, fast food, pharmacy, drug. There's always have. I don't know, but if it does, there's pretty legal. Nothing's really having a problem. I'm sure percentage does that. I don't do that. I would like a little thing, to get a copy, but that's possible because the demand is already okay. So they know that there are always eyes, and they're paranoid. Until collapse with their something, they could destroy any kind of business. You know that, right? And so they know that they have to be very fucking paranoid. So it's like, I'm just trying to end a transaction, and that's it. I don't think any interaction with anything. At the point, it goes, don't get anyone. I have my own beer. My own marijuana. The most. That's true. And really, it's true. If you're only thing like this, you're a native. Why would I think someone else? I have to fucking, I want to do something. What the fuck? She never had any problem. You're gonna buy a drug or something, like, who cares? I mean, I pay you money. What the fuck? I'm not gonna snitch. I'm not gonna do anything. What the fuck is that? So I'd rather no, don't do anything. Just do as minimal. If I do it my own thing, I go to my own travel. I have my own drugs in South America. I'll come back and that's it. But I have never been there from the 90s. I probably never do it again. I don't know. But it's always never give up. I would like to come over here, or Peru. These are things that, just might as well. You're going to die. You might as well get something over here and get the Inca and just see the thing. Oh, look at that shit, huh? you know? What else do it, man? You look at this, it's legal, and then they just be, you have a much more solutions, and they're just collapsing and they're selling this, and I don't know. You have to get the leaders now. They're already coming over here, and I think, at first, President Lopez I support, and Orano, it's all good, but at the same time, he's going against this controlled Calderona. But you could actually, really, if you have to do that, like any country, you have to fucking fugitive say, hey, look, the whole law, the president, you can do that. Hey, look, we want to find him here. Or Spain, just call him. Mexico, the president, I want to call him here because I'm going to arrest him, because you could do that, right? Okay? Because he's connected from the narco and he's already convicted and all that. You got to ask questions. Or even, you can actually sue civil. But before, you got to do the criminal. That's a minimal question, is that, forget about the civil, I want to look. Which is percentage, you probably did. So you have to go right away. If you're not doing that, well, you connect the whole thing anyway. You have to sign it. And I think what happens, a new president, I think 1 or 2 years, they don't want to do that. They kind of like, I work like this and win all that. But the new president, it's kind of like, it's a real hero, really. He's going directly to you, against you, and he can get both of you. And you're going to support Lopez. He's not really trying to bring it up Calderon. He just little by little. He knows that the problem was 1,000 and thousands of deaths, and they're saying this. Do it right immediately to get the safety. And how do you do that right away? What? That's what the 1,000 deaths, missing, torture, murders, and it's almost like, it's all good, And the best country, and then they're happy. They go, they're always like this. They're so great. It's an image of a kind of fake of different cliques that they actually continue. Like, they're the stupid ones over here. Really, I think they're secede from the American, and they're gonna go to Russia, and they believe with China it'll just be utopia because that's true. They have so much value from the timeshare. They eventually money come in a different over here, legal, but it's always coming into foreigners in Mexico. Okay, they don't even say the Mexican Chicano. We're doing our own thing. Don't care nothing. We do our own thing over here. You'll collapse, I think. Psychology or any kind of just greed. That's it. Don't you know that generation in the future, you'll be a lot of bad conscience. You'll be all these things. You won't have a very freedom. It's a really isn't global, you know. Mhm. So let's close and you know, it's just when I knew that, like I get more strength as most because you can see so many numbers in 2013. The hospital, they have doctors, they do this. I'll be honest, they're a piece of shit, man, over here. Yeah, he don't like this. They were selling him like a CFN inventor to get a potential penetration to competitions at QuickBooks, and even that I don't like that. And, what about Vegas? I'm a good guy. What about military to help with discipline? Well, nothing on. It's like there's whatever the fucking elite, whatever the fucking fake ass fuckers you got. That's all you have. If you have UFC, I'd rather go UFC. Say what's up with our clubs. We'll get the real truth. Okay, so only the strength of a Uber of hearts and Christ that we can actually forget about these stupid peñas and fucking Calderones and all these fucking Biden and Irish trying to do his weird ass fucking thing, trying to green and fucking yeah, cause there's no solution basically. You know, they got an ultra like St. Patrick. I kind of feel that around here. They have power for that. Only the power, but if that's evil is green. The saints is you have to be everlasting to be more in time to be brothers, and that the whole mentality. Now, if you're going like we got this, that's already kind of not really good. What are you doing? Only the power. They believe. Oh, you're gonna be had good times in the future and now and this. Usually sex. They have the fucking top boobs and all that shit. Kids doing that. They get from alcohol. It's doesn't really. It's stupid. You know. Yeah. Maybe one or two. That's it. Oh yeah, it's fun. Okay. But again, in the future, you have to have a new thing over here. The Palms, a new thing, St. Patrick's, St. Florida. We could just the knowledge we could complete defeat with the karma and your aura of having good times and parties. The knowledge with a celebration, more truth. You could celebration with satanics and this, that, the other. You can do that. So let me know. And 11 o'clock, 311. Look at that. You never know. Let's take the whole to the top. 323, 397, 11. The average spenders. Let me know.